Good evening, Philippines, and we are back to our weather analysis. This is Mike Padua once again. This is for today, Wednesday until Friday, July 14 to 16, 2021, and this is brought to you by Typhoon 2000. It looks like the weather situation across the Philippine Islands will become more rainy, particularly for this weekend until early next week, because of a quick developing low pressure area which is expected to become a tropical cyclone or bagyo based on the latest outlook of the computer models. We are going to explain to you later what will be the effects for the Philippine Islands. So let's begin first with our graph set. Here's for today. Here's for today until tomorrow, Thursday. The surface trough that has been bringing some rainfall since yesterday across most parts of the Philippine Islands has started to weaken, although it's still affecting the Luzon and Visayas area, particularly the western sections, which also includes Bicol region, Metro Manila, Calabarzon, Mimaropa. So expect some severe thunderstorms, just like what happened here in Pangasinan. There's a hailstorm that happened, but it's only a very small pebble-sized hail because of a severe thunderstorm that formed in the vicinity of Pangasinan. It's been circulating over the social media, and that will be a common feature when we have a very strong or severe thunderstorm in the afternoon or evening. But as you can see here, there's a cloudiness to the southwest of the Philippine Islands, or south of Vietnam. This is the Southwest Monsoon, which is expected to move towards Palawan and areas of Mimaropa by tomorrow until the weekend, and also it will be affecting the western sections of the country because of this rapidly developing LPA 98W. It rapidly developed during the past 24 hours, and it's now quickly jumped into medium chance, or 35 to 65% probability of becoming a tropical cyclone within the next 24 hours. And this LPA, which is now considered an active one, 98W, is expected to not directly affect any parts of the Philippine Islands, but the problem with this, it is on the line of sight where it will activate the Southwest Monsoon or Habagat. So this low pressure area will start to move towards the Okinawa area. So the track is towards this area, but the problem is it might be a slow moving system, as based on the European model, but the American model shows a track towards the western sections of Japan. So we are going to focus on this system in the coming days. And please take all necessary precautions, those living along the western sections of the country here, for possible enhancement of the Southwest Monsoon, since the month of July is the time where the monsoon is nearing its peak. So July, August is the peak season of the Habagat, or the Southwest Monsoon. So please take all necessary precautions, especially those living in low-lying areas. And if we look at the fast animation, so here comes the LPA that's starting to develop, and here comes the Southwest Monsoon standing by over to the southernmost part of South China Sea. And like I said, within the next few days, it will start to move towards the areas of Palawan and western Visayas, bringing some thunderstorms and rainfall as well. And here's the zoom in satellite animation from windy.com. As you can see, as the afternoon progresses into the early evening, building thunderstorms can be seen all throughout the country, from Batanes down to Mindanao, but these are isolated, scattered ones. And please take all necessary precautions against lightning strikes and flash floods, and also some pebble-sized hailstone whenever there's a severe thunderstorm occurring over your area. And here's the rainfall accumulation for the next 3 days until Friday. As you can see, this area from the Calayan Island Group, the West Philippine Sea, up to the western sections of Visayas, western sections of Mindanao, Palawan, will be having some heavy to extreme rainfall because of the enhancement of the Southwest Monsoon as intensified by the low pressure area here to the east of Northern Luzon outside of the Philippine area of responsibility. So it may or may not enter the Philippine area of responsibility based on the tracking of the American model, but the European model shows it otherwise. It could enter PAR to the east of Taiwan sometime this weekend. So this is the forecast now from the American model from windy.com. This is for the next 3 days until Thursday and Friday. If we move it on Thursday, you can clearly see some patches of winds from the southwest monsoon being enhanced by this LPA. It's becoming deeper. The atmospheric pressure is becoming much lower, and it could become a tropical depression within the next 2 days. And on Friday, it's already a tropical storm, but still outside of PAR, lingering very close to the Philippine area of responsibility. And if we move towards Saturday, it may become a typhoon, but still outside of PAR, and it may not or may enter the Philippine area of responsibility, but its track is heading towards the southern Japan area. So if we move until Friday next week, on Monday, it will start to move more west towards the Ryukyu and Okinawan Islands, and on Tuesday, it will accelerate towards eastern China, entering the East China Sea. And on Wednesday, it will make landfall as a Category 1 or Category 2 typhoon, or even Category 3, depends on the development of this system. That will be on Wednesday, July 21. And yet another tropical cyclone is forming to the west-northwest of Marianas, outside of PAR, same location where 98W is developing right now. And on Thursday, the next system is still outside of PAR, but look at that, it's so large. And the southwest monsoon continues to be enhanced by yet another system affecting western sections of the country, and on Friday it will still be there to the east of Taiwan. But take note, forecast of more than 5 days is considered low to very low, so changes will still occur. But if it does happen on July 23, Friday, could be having some strengthening southwest monsoon over Palawan and western Visayas. So far, that's the latest from the American model. Now, let's take a look and check out the European model. So, it's also the same. On Friday, there you go, becoming an active LPA or even a tropical depression already. It will intensify on Saturday. On Sunday, it will move due west very slowly. And here comes the southwest monsoon, intensifying. And on Monday, it will move towards Taiwan on a westerly track, becoming a tropical storm. On Tuesday, it will remain quasi-stationary over the North Philippine Sea, but it may bring some winds and rain across Mimaropa and the western sections of Visayas, western Mindanao, as well as western Luzon. And on Wednesday, it's still quasi-stationary, so it's a different take on both models. The American model shows 2 systems, but the European model only shows 1 system, only remaining quasi-stationary over the North Philippine Sea. That will be a problem to the Philippine Islands because, as I remember way back in 1972, there's this cyclone named Super Typhoon Gloria, or Gloring, okay, correction. There's this typhoon, Super Typhoon Gloring, which formed similar to this location, somewhere here, but due to its quasi-stationary movement for the past 5 days, during the past 5 days, it flooded much of Luzon and the western sections of the country because of the southwest monsoon. So it will be a problem if the system is moving slowly or quasi-stationary. On Thursday, July 22, the European model suggests it will start to move towards the north, and the southwest monsoon continues to affect the western and central portions of the country, and on Friday still there, moving towards the Ryukyu and Okinawa Islands. Okay, the Ryukyu Islands of southern Japan, and the southwest monsoon will continue. So it looks like both of the computer models suggest that there will be a tropical cyclone within the next 3 to 5 days and could trigger the southwest monsoon across the western sections of the country. But this is also good conditions for the farmers, but it will bring some much better irrigation across the country. But the problem is along the flood-prone areas of western Philippines, because it may bring flash floods, rain, and also some problem when it comes to landslides areas. Okay, let's all pray that it will be just a quick one. But here comes the American model ensemble. So most of the track shows towards southern Japan or western Japan, in the vicinity of Kyushu Island, along the western part of Kyushu Island. And if we look at the European model, its track is more on the northern part of Taiwan up to the area of western Kyushu. So Okinawa and the rest of the Ryukyus is under the possible track of the European model, while the American model is more to the western coastal areas of Japan. There's this one line from the American model that shows a track towards Okinawa, but we will know in the coming days what will be the track of that system, since the probability is still low as of this time. Now, before we leave you, is the global tropics hazards and benefit outlook from the Climate Prediction Center for the next 2 weeks, issued every Wednesday. So this is valid for the next 2. And if we check on the first week, valid July 14 to July 20, we have here a higher probability or high confidence of a tropical cyclone forming to the east of extreme northern Luzon. So that's why it's dark red. It's not diagonal, and we have a high probability of above average rainfall across this area, as well as Mindanao and the western sections of Visayas, Palawan, and Mindoro, because of the enhancement of the southwest monsoon. Now, on week 2, valid July 21 to July 27, or the last week of July, we will be having some medium chance or moderate chance of tropical cyclone development, as well as the above average rainfall across the Philippine Islands, because of this possible development of another tropical cyclone. That's why it's still at medium chance or 50-50 probability, since it's still on the second week. So by next week, we will know if it will increase to high or it will remain as is. Okay, so let's take all necessary precautions and prepare, particularly those living along the western sections of Visayas, Mindanao, Mimaropa, Sulu Archipelago, including Calayan Island Group. But along the western sections of Luzon, there is still also a higher chance that the southwest monsoon will affect them if the tropical cyclone will move towards eastern China. So it depends on the line of sight of the monsoon and the tropical cyclone that is currently developing as of this time. Okay, so there you go. That's the latest. We'll be returning again on Friday to give you more update on the tropical analysis. But if the low pressure area becomes a tropical cyclone, we will be issuing tomorrow, Thursday, more YouTube and Facebook video updates on this tropical system. From Typhoon 2000, this is Mike Padua reporting. Stay safe always. Be #WeatherWiser. And thank you so much for watching our channel.